I'm going to tell you all important questions and answers asked in call center interview in this video, and we are starting right now. What is going on? My name is Ameya and welcome to one more video. If this is your first time here, and if you want to watch weekly videos about call center career and interviews, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell button. At times, call center interviews are really difficult for many candidates. I've conducted many interviews in the past for company, and I have observed there are many candidates who get nervous during their interviews. It will be helpful to you if you prepare in advance and practice some of the common questions and answers before appearing for an interview with large companies. Many companies have a standard pattern of taking interview rounds, like the first one is telephonic round, then HR round, then aptitude and general knowledge test, and once you clear all these rounds, then you appear for the final operations round. Now let's discuss the common questions asked in these interviews. The first one is, what do you like about the call center job? So the call center jobs have high employee turnover and not everyone enjoys working here. That means many employees leave this profession due to the night shifts or high work pressure. However, while answering this question, you have to show your positivity. You can say that you love interacting with different people every day and enjoy helping them with the issues. It gives you a strong sense of accomplishment. You can tell them that you love helping people and you like working under pressure. The second question would be, can you handle a high work pressure environment? So the call center jobs are usually fast-paced and stressful. Hence your employer wants to know if you handle the pressure and you will not give up if the work starts getting hectic. This is a common scenario during festive seasons when the call volume is really high. So you can tell them that you are a relaxed and calm person. You can organize multitask effectively. This will help you to staying focused. Or you can tell them that you push yourself under the pressure and that brings out the best in you. You like to work in an environment that is dynamic and fast-paced. The third question would be, why did you leave your previous job? This is a standard question in almost all interviews. This is always advisable to have a convincing answer ready for this question. Regardless of the reasons for which you left your past job, you must approach it in a positive way. Say that you were looking for a growth and you found your previous job saturated to offer you new opportunities. Or you can tell them that you are more interested in the products and services here in this company and you think that you can do better for this company. Never give negative comments about your previous company or employer, because it will only make you unprofessional. Your interviewer is more inclined to know about how you will fit in this company rather than why you didn't fit in the previous one. Comment below if you are facing challenges in call center interviews, and I will personally respond to your queries with some help. The fourth question is, how would you handle an angry call from a customer? First, you need to allow them to vent out their anger. If they are abusive, tell them you are willing to listen, but request them to share their concerns gently. Next, hear what they have to say and note down the key points. The third is, restate the main points so both of you are agree and clear about the situation. The fourth point is to find a solution that fits within your company's policies and can address the customer's problem. The fifth is, confirm that the problem has been solved and that the customer is satisfied with the solution. You may not be able to do all this in one phone call, but this is an essential process in the call center procedures. The important part is to keep yourself calm at all times and genuinely try to find a solution that will make your customers happy. The fifth question is, what are your strengths? This is a common question you might face in an interview. So before the interview, do your homework and jot down your strengths like subject knowledge, computer skills, communication skills, etc. Also, how you can relate your strengths to your current job. For example, you should have a good hold on some language skills like English, or you have some good marketing skills, or have an ability to convince others as a good call center employee. The sixth common question is, while talking to a customer, what are the procedures that you follow? So for this question, you can answer with common practices followed in all call centers. These common practices are: number one, greet customer. The second is to introduce yourself to a customer. The third one is to ask your customer how you can be helpful to them. The fourth one is listen to the customers patiently. The fifth one is try and help your customers with the best possible solutions. The sixth one is to cross-check with the customer if he is satisfied with the solution. And the seventh important one is to make sure whether your customer needs any further assistance. The seventh common question is, what are the most important skills for a call center representative? Skills such as empathy, active listening, speaking, problem solving, and time management are the key in helping customers effectively. The job description may mention specific skills the company is looking for, so be sure to address those skills with examples whenever possible. For example, I would say the most important skills are listening, critical thinking, and multitasking. In this position, I would be able to listen to the customer concerns, identify a solution, and talk to them through my process of solving their issues. I also think a good attitude is crucial in this role because it makes customers feel heard and supported, and it gives them a positive impression of the company. So the question number 8 is, how do you measure good customer service? The customer service can be measured on the following basis. There are around 7 to 8 points which are really important. The first one is number of repeat customers, and the second one is number of type of customer complaints received. The third one is number of referrals given by the current customers. For example, how many referrals the customers are giving. If your customers are satisfied, only then they will give you some referrals of the new customers. The fourth one is sales figure if the service is product based. For example, if your sales are increasing every month, then that is a really good indication that your existing customers are happy with your products and services. The fifth indication can come from customer satisfaction surveys. The sixth one can come from benchmarking surveys with competitors. For example, your competitors will be showing a lot of information if the customers are going to their company or you are getting more customers than them. That is an indication whether your customers are happy with your services than your competitors. The last one is the number of product returns. If you're getting too many product returns, then that means there is some problem in your product or the quality of your services. So make sure to mention the steps to answer this question. The question number 9 is, describe a complex issue you have helped a customer to solve. So your job is to provide a customer with an effective information or solution to their problem, or encourage them to continue using your product or service. In your answer, demonstrate your ability to troubleshoot issues, solve problems, and satisfy customer needs. Use the STAR method to describe the situation, actions taken, and results achieved. If you do not have an example to discuss, then consider using your knowledge of the company to explain possible scenario customer might encounter that you might be able to solve. For example, I once had a customer call about having his subscription terminated without his consent. I apologized for the inconvenience and asked for his account information. I reviewed his account and discovered there was a billing error. So I explained to the customer that he would need to update his credit card information so it could be charged and his services can be resumed. I offered to update his billing information over the phone and helped him to resume his service. Question number 10 is communication and general knowledge related questions. Lastly, they might ask you some questions to check your general knowledge about the industry and other news. So be prepared and make sure to read newspaper or watch the latest trending news. To check your communication skills, they might give you some topics to speak on. For example, topics could be related to speak on your favorite movie or speak about your favorite color. You need to do some preparation and practice before you appear for an interview. So these were the commonly asked questions in the call center interview. I'm sure you may want to learn more about one more topic, which is call center career and salary. Make sure you click here to watch this complete video. Also, to watch more videos, make sure you subscribe and press the bell button, and I will see you in the next video.